Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. We're on the build school server where we've done a bunch of creative builds and I've been practicing quite a lot on. And today I built something a little strange, but it's something I've wanted to build for a while. And I do like how the final product turned out. So as you saw by the thumbnail and title, we built a tornado. Now I've been really into building storms and just trying to experiment with some movement and things like that. And that's why I decided to try building something a little more abstract, I guess. So it was a lot of fun and I've definitely learned a lot more with movement specifically. But yeah, without further ado, let's go straight into the time lapse and I'll talk a little bit about my build afterwards. Let's go! So here we have our final product, and that's of course the tornado. Now it looks a little bit different from the end of the time lapse, and that's because I forgot to record the last kind of finishing touches, which were these floating blocks all around, and I encased the whole tornado in some grey glass. And that's just to make it look a little bit more windy. It looked a little too blocky and not quite as windy as I'd like it. I think it displayed movement quite well. Unfortunately, we have to look at it with night vision and like full brightness, because if we don't, it's just like dark. You can't see anything because unfortunately shadows exist in Minecraft. But I think this whole tornado turned out really well, and I'm excited to do more builds similar to this, maybe even more tornadoes. We'll try with some different types, but I love this one. One of the main things I had struggle with was trying to find the right colours for the tornado. So I've had to go for a bit of grey wool for the most part, and then just add some different grey toned blocks just to add a little bit of colour and difference to the tornado. And down the bottom we have the little smoke cloud of all the dust particles, which is also why we've got a lot more of the random blocks kind of scattered around, just to give that effect a little bit more. Now the cloud up the top, I guess it wasn't really necessary, but it does look cooler this way because it shows where the tornadoes kind of come from. It would be better if we did a bigger cloud, but you know, space limits. But overall it's pretty cool. Axiom was definitely very helpful with building this tornado, especially like scaffolding it out, the angel block placement for all of these random little ones. But I did also use some world edit for this. Now originally near the end of the time lapse, it looked a little bit, I don't know, like blocky. It looked too much of a single shape. So what I did is I used Axiom to grab sections of the build and I just offset them by a couple blocks, which worked very well in making it look a little bit more movement oriented instead of just like a cone, which it still looks like a cone, but there's a little bit of offset for each of the sections of the tornado to kind of show the wind wrapping around. And you may have saw in the time lapse we had this lovely tornado built by Wreckjaw. He joined up to see the tornado being built and offered his own little angry guy, which I love him. He's so cute. I really love the shape of it as well, so very nice tornado. It helped me kind of with the shape of how I wanted it just by looking at on the side, and he's very cute, so he's gonna stay there. But yeah, the tornado overall, I think it was such a cool concept, and again, I've said it, it's something I've wanted to build for a while, but I just never had the motivation or just the ability to do it. Like, I've tried it a few times, but I couldn't get a cool look. So this one was definitely very fun to build. And I can't wait to build some more similar to this. But that's about all we have time for. It was a bit of a shorter video. This tornado didn't take me an incredibly long time, and unfortunately, unlike my other builds, there's not actually a lot I can talk about with this because it's just like a swirly pattern of a bunch of blocks that I offset a little bit and then put the light grey glass all the way over and added some debris blocks around. I think it'd be cool as well if I added like a building or something, maybe being sucked up. There'd be a little bit more to talk about then, but that's a future thing. I'm hoping to build some more tornadoes because this was actually a lot of fun to build. And again, it's like the photo thing I said, not in my last video, the video before that with the lighthouse, where it's like time has just stopped. So you get to just walk around the tornado without any issue. But super cool. Tell me what I should build next. I've been doing some more kind of strange type ones, but they've been a lot of fun. So if you have any weird builds that you don't think could be interpreted into Minecraft, I can always try. We can see how we go. But yeah, I hope you liked the tornado, hope you liked the build and the video, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and goodbye!